Let's get to that going. Alright, let's try this game out. This came out recently. I don't know a lot about it, so I'm going to take the tutorial. Ink Duels. The Inkulinati masters battle along the margins of medieval manuscripts. You're saying?
Oh, no, I saw you posted this last night.
Yeah, I was posting which game people wanted to check out, and this one won the vote by one. Let's see. It just came out on Game Pass recently, so I figured I'd give it a go.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's all illuminated text.
Yeah, like I guess the story is there's some sort of magical book so that they draw these little characters, then they animate and fight.
Oh god, I wonder if they have the questing beast in there.
I don't know.
It's the medieval, like, mythological beast you quest to kill.
Yeah.
There's two stories of it. It has been drawn in books like that. Basically, it has the head and neck of a snake.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, the body of a leopard. The legs and feet of a stag, and the wings of an eagle, and I think the tail of a.
Reminds me of Discord. Let's see.
It might have been the tail of a lion. I'm not sure, but it was a weird amalgamation beast.
Sounds like it. Let's see. Okay. Sword-wielding dog. Let's see, he costs 5 and I've got 10. Okay. Boop. Put you there. Okay. Can't act with turn they're summoned, so that's like magic.
There it is.
Oh my god, what the hell is this thing? It's like a snake with legs and a hand instead of a head, and the hand is holding an axe. That's messed up.
Doesn't surprise me. Medieval era had some really screwed up things. So you got the dogmen.
Yeah, they've got animated faces on their shields for some reason. Alright, so it looks like everybody's out of stuff that they can do. Nap time. I like how end your turn is called take a nap. Oh god, that one's got a sling. Rude. I see. Alright, William. We need to kill that... what the fuck that thing is. Oh, this is annoying. I hate these stupid little... Whoop.
There it is.
So I only have one chance to do it. If it reaches the bottom, it just defaults to the bottom. I always find that kind of like little quick time event thing a little bit annoying, but oh well. Uh... Ah, my pupper. Hand actions. Lewd.
Middle finger it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, apparently there's different characters you can play as, and they have different special abilities, from what I hear. So this guy can damage. Let's see. Limited range. Okay.
A good way to cheat.
Swine. Yeah. Eat it. Oh, then it's got a cooldown. Okay. I was wondering what the limiting factor was going to be other than range.
I love how you have the weird goblin.
This is a strange game. Yeah. Hold on.
I just love how it's made to look
I
like
see.
medieval illuminated text.
It's pretty good. Eat it. I've proven my moral superiority through violence.
Sounds like the Crusades.
Yeah. Oh, I just saw your picture there too. That's a pretty good rough sketch so far.
Yeah.
She's gone full bird form herself, I see.
You see the staff who I put on the staff.
Yeah, that's gotta be nutty, right?
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, I look forward to seeing the final result on that. That looks pretty cool. Alright, what's this? I can push people around, okay.
Yeet them off the edge.
Yeah. That's gonna be a fun technique.
God, I love how cracked out the rabbits look.
Yeah, it really does.
It's like they've seen some things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, you're competing with a nun.
Yeah, I think she's one of the other duelist characters, apparently. Aren't you? Get out of here. And you. Get out of here. Uh-oh. Cutscene.
Uh-oh. I love it's actual footage.
Yeah.
It's like they're gonna have like an epic rap battle, except it's a quill off.
Yeah. The quill is mightier than the sword.
I just love that. Bring it, Peach. We're the fastest sketchers in the land.
Hey, I was reading that. Alright. Godfrey versus Hildegard.
Be funny after he wins, he just slaps her across the face like.
Takes off his gauntlet and just smacks her with it.
Doesn't even take it off. He just always keeps it on. Whack.
I knew.
I'm holier than thou art. Whack.
Well, hard to get a crowd gathered to watch a writing contest. That's true. Alright,
Well, since this is living ink, wouldn't they be considered witches? Witch!
I mean, you'd think so, right? Alright, let's get a sword dog and a bow dog, I think.
The Heraldric Hounds.
Oh, that's a good name. So you there. Sir Elliot of Puppo.
Maybe it comes from Baskervilles.
Oh, that's good.
He's summoned his hounds of Baskervilles to do his bidding.
I like that. All right. And
The almighty poopers.
I'll push you as I can.
Behold,
Let me see.
they're blocked by ink.
SWAT range is 4. Okay. Stand on an ink. Oh. Let's see.
You know the simple way to solve this problem, to win in one step.
Fire?
Thou shalt take out thy holy hand grenade, and thou shalt count to 3.
Thou shalt not count to 2, excepting
No.
that thou then proceed to 3.
3.
5 is right out.
Right out. Neither shall 4 be counted to, and the order of the counting shall be 1, 2, 3.
Yes. Okay.
You know what's funny is the
Gives
castle
a
they
halo and makes unpushable. What does halo do?
makes you holier.
I guess. Oh, more powerful attack on the next move. Okay. So it's powering up. Hello, text-based Kai. In fact, let me go get my beer day tools. I'll be right back. All right. Give me a second to shake up my tomato beer.
Oh my.
Happy
It's
beer
okay.
day, friend.
I pulled out my green tea vodka.
Clinkies.
Clink. We clinked as we drank ourselves into the clink.
Indeed. Drunk tank for us.
Oh my god, look
Uh-huh.
how late it is. It's drunk o'clock.
Already? Wow, how the time flies.
It's half past mead.
Oh, I like that. That's a good one. All right, let's see. Hail of arrows. That's
It's
an
a quarter-
AoE, okay.
It's a quarter to stout.
Oh, that's good. Get shot. Ha!
It's Martina Clark.
Oh, my main guy
Clark
couldn't
Tart.
keep going. I thought I was gonna be able to use him. Okay. Push. And then I can swat the rabbit.
You notice how all your dogs have different
Ah.
names?
Yep. Yeah, I think they're all randomly generated, probably. Or maybe it goes
Russell?
through a list.
I love that name, Russell Woods. Russell Wood.
That's pretty good. Alright, I think I am out of things I can do. Take a nap.
I like how he's barking in his sleep.
Yeah. Ow, my butt. My bum. Signed keys. Oh, I see it. Right mouse.
Key to victory is tons of dogs.
Mm-hmm. I need more ink so I can have more Doge. I wonder if I can move after I shoot. No, I can't. I'm not even in range. Oh, I know what I'll do. Push you to the right. Now you will be in range. Ah, that's a butt. And lost his turn.
God.
Oh no.
He pulled out the unholy gas from the boughs below.
Oh, I just noticed up on the upper left here, they're basically doing a log of what happened during the fight.
Yes, and it was magnificent. Uh-oh. The fires of Beelzebub have come nigh.
Alright, don't get burnt. Got it. Why do you look like this, dog? Anyway, shoot you. Ow. Oh, I can summon another sword dog, but I need to... I'll have to move him next turn. But I would have anyway, so that's fine. You get swatted. I'm gonna lose my bow dog in a second. Coleslaw? I thought it was coleslaw for a second.
How it's just basically your character's going, it's like, oh, you think you're gonna win with that? Scrub, 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 scrub with my fist.
My character's name is Godfrey Blast, yes. Okay.
He's a good man, Godfrey. If anybody gets that movie reference.
I don't.
Good man, Godfrey?
Nah, I don't know what that is.
Oh my goodness. I feel old.
Oh.
Oh.
Cleave. Ah, I see. Get out of here.
There's so many dead bunnies in one location.
They are kind of stacked up there and a dog. Does he write cut and paste ninja stories? I have no idea what you're talking about, Blast. No!
Oh boy.
That was a crazy huge push,
Oh,
actually.
my. The bunnies are stronger than the doggos.
I mean, I could probably do the same thing. I just didn't know it would push that far. Theodoric. Alright, so first off, I need to move myself so I don't get blasted in flames. And you get poked. Eh. This is not going well.
How does it feel to get your butt kicked by a nun?
Ah! And a rabbit.
Oh God, she won.
We got rocked. Let's try that again.
What was,
No, we don't need
was
the
it she
cutscene.
said?
Something about being a holy reformer. I don't know. Wasn't very interesting. You know what? Let's advance forward a little bit right from the beginning. Alright. Sword Doge. You know what? Spear. Let's try Spear Doge. Rude. Okay. Hassan, chop!
My.
Alright. I might as well keep moving my guy forward, because I know that those flame fields are coming soon. That's out of range. Alright, end of turn. Yeah, my face.
What's the old adage? Get faced.
There's a new ink blot that wasn't there before. Interesting. I wonder if that's because that's the spot where the guy died.
Yeah, because they all are. There's ink used in making them. When they die, the ink blot spills there.
Yeah, seems like that might be the case.
And if they throw like a weapon, you see the ink blots as well.
Oh, I didn't see that.
See where your spear dog is?
That one was on the field from the beginning of the map, but this
okay.
one's the new one.
Yeah.
I think that's the one from because of the guy dying. Okay.
Oh, somebody joined us.
That's me.
Hey, Blast.
Are you
Got
from
your
the
thing charged
past?
back up already?
Yeah, enough. I think it'll last for this session.
Ow.
But yes, that was a little joke made reference to Godfrey Ho and them crazy ass ninja movies of the 80s. That's the Godfrey I recognize.
Aha. Get pushed.
Oof.
Uh,
None you are, and none you shall receive.
this is total nonsense.
Oh. I see what you did there.
If you remember those?
Yes, the only nuns I respect are the ones who enact
yep.
their religion mark none.
It happened again. It's
No,
definitely when they die.
There used to be a series of stage shows by these nuns called Nonsense.
Oh boy.
I see.
And it was a lot of like crass humor and such. It was great.
Of course. Remember a movie, this was about, 88, 89. Eric Idle and Robbie Coltrane playing these two small-time criminals who hide out dressed as nuns. It was called Nuns on the Run.
Yep, I remember that one. Oh, there was a lot of good movies.
Got you now, lady.
Hmm. And let's slip the dogs of war.
I like how I'm praying for victory against the enemy nun.
Sevens.
You realize he was speaking in tongues.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I should have seen that coming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it's Robert Tilton.
Oh, there's the goblin guy again.
Yes, Yoda.
Or Yoda, yes.
Mhm.
Wait, what's the... Oh, intermediate lessons. Yeah, let's do this.
The bride cometh before the fall it does.
Mm.
Yes, I'm
What
bad
the hell
with
is this
puns.
floating lion head?
I can't say anything. I was on the guy's voice chat the other day, and we were doing dueling Randy Savage impersonations.
Nice.
Well, we were talking about that because, of course, last week, wrestler Lanny Poffo passed away. He was better known as the Genius in the WWF.
Yep.
And he was the brother of Randy Savage.
My victory cheer is Bork Bork.
Bork, bork.
Edie Bork Bork Bork. Oh, Blast, did you ever see the link I tossed up in the Discord the other day about there was the Stupendium did a Muppets rap?
No.
And I was shocked to see that the Swedish chef is actually a very good rapper.
Oh, yeah. I remember there's this one guy, I think his channel's called Is This How You Go Viral?
That's a good
And
name.
he does a lot of videos, mainly rap videos, and he puts in a lot of cartoon and Muppet footage. And I remember it was the one that had Animal, Swedish Chef, and Beaker. I think the original sketch they were doing Danny Boy, but he put in fucking
Yes, that was from the Muppet Show.
right. Well, in this one, he dubbed onto that the Beastie Boys. So what you want?
I like how my name is Sirloin.
Danny. Yeah.
Sirloin of steak. And later on, cirrhosis of liver.
Sirloin of Porkinshire. Yeah,
Oh
okay.
man! One
Great
thing
sword
about
whirlwind. Okay.
doing the restaurant today, they did a fresh batch of they got this pork for the carnitas tacos,
Mm-hmm.
and they just did a fresh batch of that, and right before he shredded, I took a piece of it. I was like, that shit is so good.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, working in a
Yes, and this isn't Warcraft.
or deep
All right,
purple. You were in a restaurant, you get to eat there too, right? Don't you?
Huh?
Like where you work, you get to eat there, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I swear.
I still love the cracked out eyes on those rabbits.
Yeah. They definitely sniffed a lot of coke 5 minutes ago.
Oh god, I wonder if we're gonna get that movie around here. Apparently, it's going to theaters. Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, it comes out in the 28th here.
Oh god, I have to check to see if we're getting it. I might actually have to go.
I just noticed his name is Wolfgang.
I might actually have to go to the cinema and see that. Like one for Cocaine Bear.
Taliesin. Wait. There's a rabbit named Eddie.
Eddie Rabbit. Ah! Does he like a rainy night? Or was that the right? Shit. Yes, I was right. Eddie Rabbit. I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. The moon is shining bright. Yeah.
Smile on your brother.
Taliesin.
Everybody get together.
Hush, hush. Thought I heard a call my name. It's that Taliesin. I think that was the one it came from.
This is not going well.
Your giblets have been cut, sir.
No.
Then
that was
again-
wrong. That was a different book, different album. There.
Taliesin needs to run for it, Taliesin.
With this Taliesin between his legs.
Ah,
I think
that damage was not great.
Onamond. Pronounce that.
I have no idea.
Buddy.
Alright, I'm gonna get one of them, but then I'm gonna die.
Mm.
Ah. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do on that one. Let's do this instead. Gustav. Alright,
Tank. Oh.
Gustav's good. No?
okay.
Links. I'll put this here. There.
So I
Watch
can
it
go
later.
here, and he can't get me. Arrow in the face!
Mm.
You're not even gonna try, huh? Or are you out of my range there? Is that what this is?
Good grief, that is an old.
No, you're not. Aha! Pick you off at my leisure. Bork, bork. Eaty bork, bork. Who knew this whole time the Swedish chef was actually a canine furry?
Oh no.
Let's see.
It's the
The mighty
flail
snail.
I said either that or she's an Icelandic singer who punches reporters in airports.
Yeah.
Same difference.
Yeah.
Flail snail.
So this thing can one hit kill me, huh?
Getting in the car killed me. That's the way we wash our hands.
Yeah, it can. Okay. So I'm gonna have to move him first then. Can't move super far though, so okay. SWAT or strike? Oh, I see. Strike has a longer cooldown.
Oh, longer tugboat.
But it's AoE. Okay. Smack!
Back. Smack. Smacky quacky.
Smack. Hold your head back. Reel forward and let it out in the come on.
Whack, whack, push, whack. Tie another one to your back.
Hmm.
Baby.
I don't think there's one hit kill anything. Jeez.
The flail snail.
What? You got to go first that time. Why?
He's the flail snail. He
How am I
must
supposed
always
to-
be first.
Hmm. I need to do something different. How do I stop that? Maybe... I don't think this works though, because you can't... Because you can go through stuff. Maybe that slows him down enough. So now I can attack him. Now he just does that. I don't know how the hell... He gets to go twice before my guy can go twice. I don't know how you're supposed to beat that. I'm gonna try this other thing again. That's no good. I'm very confused about this entire thing. I don't know how you're supposed to win these. Try this again, maybe. I don't know. If I do this. Well, I guess I could do both of these, huh?
So Slinkman.
Get punched.
Just throw some salt on him.
Then he won't make it in time.
Slinkman. Aha.
Well, I don't understand those. I'm going to go and do the main game instead of these tutorials because I can't figure out the rest of these tutorial maps here. All right.
Yep.
Oof. Alewife.
Yeah.
Well, you're not supposed to marry beer. You're supposed to drink it.
I think that's an actual. Well, let's see. Alewife, yeah, a woman who keeps an alehouse. So basically, you're marrying the bartender.
Yeah, I'm just making fun of it.
Yeah.
Living ink.
There are also, let's see, they're a type of fish.
So she's secretly a mermaid.
She's a fish.
She's a fish
all right.
Hattie. She's a herring. She's a herring. All
right, we're gonna be the coked out rabbits this time.
Yeah, herring. Get you a strawberry.
Okay.
You know, the real question is, how is the alewife sober enough to write or draw?
Maybe she draws better when she's drunk.
I'm a drunk drawer.
Maybe. So who the hell is this goblin, and why does his arms look like saw blade grass?
We're medieval people. We're hopped up off of stuff in our wheat.
Yeah.
He's an old one. Like some kind of Lovecraftian old one or something.
Something like that. It's like the goblin version of a deep one.
Yeah, deep.
Okay, let's see. I've got snails.
Oh,
Danger.
No. I thought we sprayed for those.
Yeah. Instructions, eh? Ah, I see. Okay, what are these things? Like desks or something? I guess they're obstructions. Alright, so there's a guy over there. More dangerous guy over there. Okay. Well, let's get a couple archers in here. Slavomir. Adamar. Alright.
Take out the clothes. Take out the clothes.
And make me a sandwich.
The...
Take out the clothes and make me a sandwich, lady.
Keep the rabbits naked.
Take out the clothes and make me a sandwich, woman.
Ooh, every 12 drops, I get a special bonus.
Yay.
Okay.
Wild encounters.
Oh, that guy's still over there.
Wildly encounter wild ones.
It's like, what did it, like...
Here comes
like,
the butt.
What do you consider a wild encounter? I mean, there was that one chick I met at Lollapalooza, but...
All right, you, sir.
She makes her own...
You're too far
she
away.
makes her own soap.
Well, she did give one wild and crazy night.
I can't remember. There was a Friends episode where somebody was... meant, like...
Why can't I
gives
fire
the girl
at you?
the name Rain, and Ross makes up some
This thing's stopping it.
mocking version of what a person like that would be like, and then Phoebe immediately goes, "Hey, I know her."
Mm-hmm.
She sells white soap at dead shows.
Poke.
Poke.
Stop poking the rabbits.
Never.
That's no ordinary rabbit.
It's Hopkins.
It'll do you up a treat.
I just love the fact that there's a rabbit named Hopkins.
That is a good rabbit name.
He likes
Well,
fava
you
beans.
get the joke of that.
Yeah. He likes fava beans.
Mhm.
Bob Hopkins, Hopkins. and-
Hoskins?
Yeah, Hoskins and Roger Rabbit.
Oh yeah. I thought Hopkins like a
Well, hop to it, man.
hop.
Hmm.
But,
I remember somebody posted just a doodle and there was a rabbit and he said it was speech balloon. Word, yo, word. And I said, okay, if anybody knows hip hop, it'd be a rabbit.
Yeah.
I say hip or Kangaroo Jack. I say a hop, a hippity hip hop up,
God,
don't stop to rock you to the bang bang.
Fuck. That fucking movie. God damn.
Hey,
And the
hey,
thing is, they made it look like that's what the movie was gonna be about, but it wasn't. That was just like some hallucination in the movie for one small part.
that was the sequel, the animated sequel, straight to video sequel.
Oh yeah, there was a cartoon or something based on that later, which did that part, but the movie itself, no.
Well, it was an animated sequel that was straight to DVD.
Yeah, and that.
Hey, it could have been worse.
Yeah.
We could have had Christopher Walken from Peter Pan.
Oh good.
We dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, I don't remember that. That was fucking.
God awful.
Yeah. The movie was god
Hashtag
awful.
clap for Pixies.
Poor Jerry O'Connell cannot catch a break in getting movies.
God, that's it's like I don't know why they thought that anything of that was good.
Yeah.
When you got Christopher Walken's bored out of his ass and can't remember his lines,
Yeah.
you know you fucked up whatever you're making.
That is true.
When
Boredom
a guy
status. What the fuck is
well,
that?
I mean, when a guy who's a dancer who went into Hollywood to do dancing is faking tap dancing and they're doing to a tap soundtrack, you know that something's gone wrong.
Prestige? I'll have that.
I have no prestige.
Alright, you weirdo.
You only have Don Carnage.
God.
You can love me, yes, no. Oh God.
Hire the board of the more ankle it costs to draw a beast. Ooh.
Honestly, it's always a toss-up. Who is the better Disney afternoon comical villain? Don Carnage or Sir Duke Igthorn? Asking the real questions here. You know?
Oh yeah, this is true.
Who was the better comical villain? They both had their advantages of being ridiculous.
I will say one thing. You're talking about Don Carnage. Well, he was the comical villain. The best one in that series, fucking Shere Khan, when they made him into like this
Oh God, yeah.
Lex Luthor corporate villain. It's like that actually fucking works on him.
I just look at him as like the blueprint for David Xanatos from Gargoyles.
Yeah, kind of. Oh, well, I mean, like the character is definitely very much based on like the 1980s, like, well, ever since Man of Steel, Lex Luthor, like John Burns' rewrite of Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
That is what Shere Khan reminded me of.
Just that no nonsense type of character.
Right. He's like plotting behind the scenes.
You're beginning to get me very angry, and you do not want to do that.
Oh, is that one? Of course, my favorite is still. Oh God, I can't remember.
Donkey.
From Freakazoid, the one that freaking
Oh, which one?
Oh shoot, the one that Tim Curry voiced.
Just get out of here.
I think Dr. Mystico, I think. They called me mad, insane, Wendell.
Wendell? Oh my god. You can't take that shit back.
Oh, Mr. Sparkles has to go tinking.
And then you gotta think of him as what was the doctor's name in Gargoyles there? The one who made the clone Gargoyles.
Yeah, God, it's been so long since I saw Gargoyles.
Oh god. And then of course you gotta think of the Mighty Ducks cartoon series, where not only do you have the main villain voiced by Tim Curry, but you also have one of his subordinates voiced by Tony Jay. I mean, that was a double badass voice cast right there. You probably have no idea who Tony Jay is, do you?
I don't.
Sounds like I ought to know that.
Remember Hunchback of Notre Dame? He was...
Oh, there he is, yeah. Oh,
a lot of damage.
Yeah. I'm looking at it right now, all the ones he's done.
Yeah.
He was the voice of Shere Khan on Tailspin, yes.
Yep, he was, because the original voice actor of Shere Khan from the 60s movie...
George Sanders.
In the 70s, yeah.
Right.
I think he shot himself in the head or something. Or maybe I'm remembering that wrong. The guy who played the original Shere Khan in the 60s.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
72.
I still laugh at Tony Jay in the movie My Stepmother is an Alien.
No, he didn't shoot himself in the head. Swallowing the contents of 5 bottles of Nembutol.
I know. It was like I knew it was something like he offed himself or something.
Yeah, Bailey knocked back a bunch of downers.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You ever seen My Stepmother's an Alien? Fun as hell.
I have
movie.
not. I know.
It was one of those times when Tony Jay was in live action form.
Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd.
He was in Twins. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was the one who took Arnold to the island.
Right. He was in Time Bandits. He basically played God.
Yep. He just had one of those commanding. You gotta love those deep commanding voices like that. It's just like, and then I hear my voice and I'm just like, God damn it.
Then of course he was the voice of Frollo in The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah, that's what he will probably be most remembered for. But I mean, he was voices for so many things.
A lot of things he was just narrators for.
Narrators. He was also voices for villains. He did a lot of them.
Yep. Treasure Planet.
Yep. He was the
narrator.
He was the book. Yeah, the book narration at the beginning.
Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, was the narrator.
He was also in Gargoyles. I remember correctly.
Let's see, television.
think he was.
I'm looking. Aircon, yeah, see, not seeing. I'm looking. I
He had
see
a lot of
Darkwing
people.
Duck.
Yep. He was in Dark-
Tailspin, Shere Khan, yep. He. Gargoyle's the only one voice they gave me there is Anubis.
Yes, that was Anubis. That was in the second season when they were world tripping.
He was the voice of Megabyte on Reboot. Oh,
Yes, we didn't
Oh,
know
my-
that.
Oh God, yes, it makes sense now. That does very similar. Yeah.
He was one of the best things was the fact that Tony J was Megabyte.
Yep.
I'm surprised you didn't know that was him.
I mean that voice, that makes sense. They were very similar. I just never got. I never thought of him. Of all the voice actors I know, I never thought about him or even the name of the guy. I should have looked it up years and years ago.
Yeah, he died like I think 2006.
Yeah.
Damn, was he fun?
Rugrats.
Yep. I think he was Dr. Lipschitz in
Dr.
Rugrats.
Lipschitz. Yep.
Yeah. The fact I remember that shit. He just had such a great commanding voice. Just like Tim Curry has such a great commanding voice.
Oh yeah.
Just like Keith Davis has such a great commanding voice.
Oh yeah. Of course,
Yeah.
Keith David. I knew him as
God,
much
yeah.
as a live action actor. Mainly, he's in just about anything John Carpenter produced during the 80s
I think
and
the
90s.
first movie I ever saw him in was John Carpenter's The Thing.
Yep.
And then of course we gotta love him when the longest street brawl in movie brawl.
Him and Roddy Piper and They Live.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta love it. It's like what was it, 8 minutes and 1 seconds, and just beating the shit out of each other. It's just great.
And then you had, what was it? Of course, then he was in the first two Riddick movies.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
As the
priest, yeah.
Yeah, the New Meccan priest.
Yeah. I have yet to see the third Riddick movie.
It's actually pretty good. It's him, Riddick, going back to his to what Pitch Black was.
Yeah.
Because he was growing a little soft.
Yeah.
Because he was, and then one what's it who wanted to originally usurp the guy in the second movie finds way to get him off. Thinks they got him off on a remote planet.
Yeah. Because I've only seen one clip from the third Riddick, and it's like they gone back to the Pitch Black planet because there's a lot of the same.
No, it's a different planet.
Like full of shit trying to kill him.
It's these things they call mud demons, but basically it's like sort of a scorpion lizard-like thing. Basically they stay in the dirt and everything until the monsoons of the planet come.
I've seen Pitch Black, I've seen Chronicles of Riddick, and then I saw like the Riddick animation.
I didn't care for the Riddick animation.
I mean, it was a short thing, basically just connecting Pitch Black to Chronicles of Riddick.
Although, to be fair, Chronicles of Riddick, the extended cut, did just as good with that.
Oh yeah.
So my neighbors got the cops called on them today.
Oh dear.
Ew.
Whatever did they do?
So they frequently argue. This guy, and I don't know if it's his wife or his girlfriend or whatever, but I guess one of my other neighbors is just like, all right, that's the last fucking straw. I'm calling the cops. And like the last time they argued, which was back in November, I think, I was a complaint with the front desk, and just like, yo, I keep hearing these fucking people argue. It's annoying. Like even when I'm playing like a stream or a game or something, and with my headphones in, I can still hear them yelling at each other. I'm like, okay, next time it happens, I might, say something. Then 2 months go by, nothing, and I'm like, okay, either they broke up or they kind of got over whatever the fuck was going on. And then, I hear them yelling again, and I'm like, what's going on? And I just hear them yelling, and I see 2 cops walk in, and I'm like, oh shit! And then
About fucking time, eh?
Yeah, basically, they escorted the guy out, and I assume they just had like a long-winded conversation with him away from her because she was clearly distraught and all that shit. So they wanted to have like a more calm environment to talk to him. And they didn't arrest him because I saw him walk back in a little after I went out for a little outside break. So I was like, okay, they might have handed him like a citation or something because if they don't arrest you, they can still hand you a citation where you have to show up in court and like defend yourself and all that other shit. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully they get evicted because I'm so sick of them. Not that I wish that on somebody, but when you're acting like that, like, come on, what else do you expect to happen?
True.
Oh, and for even more funsies, apparently Fox put out an article saying that like if people stream the new Harry Potter game, they might lose their jobs. And I'm like,
oh
okay.
yeah.
I'm like,
I mean, some people might.
Somebody
but-
was like actually
Well,
crowding the chat full of one streamer just telling like kill yourself, do this and that. The girl had to leave. She was on the verge of tears.
Oh,
That sucks.
yeah,
It was the girlfriend of
crazy.
Yeah.
She wasn't the streamer. She was the girlfriend of the guy.
Right.
Who streamed.
She kind of comments while the guy plays the games. Yeah.
Yeah.
And basically, yeah. But they're the ones who are being bullied because.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I guarantee you, the majority of the trans community doesn't give a shit if you play the Harry Potter game or not.
It's just
I
the
don't know.
mafia.
A lot of people. Well, they don't care if you play it, but they care if you stream it.
Yeah.
Why? Who gives a crap?
Yeah.
They do.
Why
Tough
do
on
they?
them.
What do you mean why? Because they don't want to advertise a fucking transphobe. That's why.
Here, I'll be the transphobe for him. You suck. You're a piece of crap. Get over yourself. Oh, the haters.
But I mean, here's
on
why I don't think people are going to lose their jobs over this is because like that's a wrongful termination lawsuit. Just waiting to have like attorneys would be foaming at the mouth to defend somebody over that. That's an easy win for them.
I appear to be basically fucked here.
The problem is that woke mafia has been pushing people out of the comics industry, the games industry, pretty much everything. They've been doing that for 2 decades now, and they need to be stopped.
That may be changing. I just saw something. This is what's that? Watching a video by your boy Zach today, and he was talking about how they got this one guy who was starting to write for Static for DC, and he said he's really good. His writing's good. The guy, he himself, is a black man writing it, and he basically pushed what's that lady name, Vita Ayala, out because they're reading. Well, nobody wants to read her writing because it's dull, and basically she was mainly hired because they ticked a few boxes for diversity hires without actually thinking, could you actually write a friggin' book?
Here's the problem: these big companies that get the people for comics, pick them from like the smaller places, where those places are all like cock blocking anybody who's not part of their woke agenda.
Yeah.
So they only are picking from that woke crowd. That's why that's keep getting all that crap. And
I mean,
until
that is a thing that happens sometimes, but
no, the thing is, it's like that the one we're just getting all those people. We're not getting like new, like actual decent writers and artists and such. That's why it's been going downhill, because they're the only ones getting into the bigger mainstream industry, and a lot of the ones who actually are, decent in it have to do it through indie platforms.
Yeah, that's like, what is it? Friggin', what was that woman's name who uttered the famous, "If you don't like my politics, don't buy my book," and they didn't.
And then they complain when people don't buy their book.
Right. And though they're saying, "Oh, we're doing better than ever," and then a year later, it's like, "Well, we're having some problem. You know, everybody's having to do GoFundMe so they can pay their rent."
I like to look at it as like your agendas are. It's fine to it's like a prick. It's fine to have one, but you don't need to keep pulling it out and waving it around to everybody.
I like how the not to take away from this conversation, but I like how the guy in like the red robe at the top of Krendar's like little platformy thing looks like
Yeah.
like grown version of Yoda.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Except
that's what we
he's got
said.
flipper hands.
It's very strange.
Yeah, watch when his hand comes over. It's like a flipper hand. He's like a fish goblin.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell he is. He's something like some weird mutant thing like that.
Ugh.
All right. Get up here.
It's a holy fight against demons.
Is that a goose with a puppet on his tail?
Yes,
Okay.
and a man's head.
No, it's a. See, there's the flipper hand. No, it's not that. He has a
See,
weird
there's the
tail.
hand.
It's a weird monster that's wearing a mask to try to pretend to be a person.
Mm.
He's got like a hand puppet. Well, yeah, on his tail, but it's like he's pretending that's the front or something. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I think that's supposed to be an egret head, not a duck.
Egrets, I've had a few.
Regrets. Had a few.
Egrets, I've had a few.
But then again, too few to mention.
Somebody actually said that on Frank Sinatra's tombstone, people soon would say, "I did it my way." No, it would put the best is yet to come. Another Frank. Another Frank Sinatra hit.
You know, it should say,
Sit down, Junior.
"I did it my way."
Yeah.
Let's
Actually,
face it, he was a drunk and a half.
well, I found this out, that apparently as much as he played a drunken stumbler and everything,
Yeah.
Dean Martin did not drink.
No, that was like apple juice he had in those martini glasses.
It was an act.
Yeah. But Frank himself in real life was a lush with drunk.
Oh,
Lush
one of
with
the
drunk.
one of the funniest stories. This is in Kirk Douglas's autobiography. He said when they're in Las Vegas one time, and a drunken Frank Sinatra was losing at the tables, and when the owner of the casino actually knew Frank, wouldn't extend him any credit, and Frank was getting belligerent, and the guy just hauled back and punched him. He went down. As Douglas was helping him up, Frank was heard to say, "Kirk, don't ever fight a Jew in the desert."
Ow. That thing's dangerous.
Oh, the best time was when he tried it on with, tried his little, Mr. Player tried it on with dancer Juliette Prowse, and she just hauled off and karate kicked him. Don't mess with the dancer. They got powerful legs.
Yes, and they know how to use them.
Wow.
He's got legs.
For days.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my nose gets dirty. Cedric? Or what does that say? I can't see.
Payroll?
Cerdic. Oh, I thought it was
Viral. Yeah. Ed the Dark.
I thought it was a Cedric, but no. I remember there was this website they sold like leather, like medieval wear, like pouches and
Which
leather
one?
armor stuff. I can't remember. I want to say Eldritch Armory.
There's so many, and that's the thing. You gotta go which one.
But I
This game's
remember
friggin' hard, by the way.
Wait. His name is Master. He's the dungeon master. That's why he looked like that.
and they had one section. They didn't make these yet. They were working on
Son of a bitch.
stuff.
I should
But
have
if you click
remembered that.
all the products you had, if you clicked on the link that said Baldrix, it'd show you some dude, like smiling dude, and it said, "This is Rick." And I was like, "What?" And I think about it, then I looked at it, like, "Oh, he's got no hair. Bald Rick." Ah.
I get it.
Now, later on, when they were making those and selling them in the store, Buddy said, "If you still want to see him, here's the link. Here's that Rick." Of course, the only Baldric I recognize is the character from the Blackadder series.
Baldric. Oh, hey. I can do it. Oh, is he out of range? Heck. Never mind.
I think my favorite moment from the Blackadder series was when they did the holiday special.
Oh yeah, like the Christmas Carol, yeah.
Yes, except they turned him from a nice guy to a complete ass.
Yeah.
I love it. He was inspired by the jerkiness of his ancestors.
Right. And then when he shows, like, I like the future Blackadder, like in space.
Oh man, the Blackadder series was such a great one.
Blackadder's Christmas Carol, that was it. That was, oh
Yeah.
god, that was fucking funny. Where is it?
Who did honestly who didn't love Rowan Atkins growing up?
Oh yeah. I mean, shit, all the people, and you know, a lot of people we know for other stuff started off with Blackadder. Stephen Fry, Hugh Laurie.
Oh no, he started off before Blackadder. They were on the what was it? The 6 o'clock news was the show.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what the show before they did.
You like that move?
Yeah.
Rabbit shit, fire!
Oh no, that wasn't poop. He was just mooning him.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he farted in his general direction.
Gaseous expeliosis.
No, that's there's a donkey that can do that.
Gaseous obnoxicus.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know, man.
That sound was so weird.
This battle is freaking difficult.
That's what you mean.
Yeah,
can I
the
get this guy?
fucking
Yes.
weird goose thing seems to be kicking your ass.
It is. I think it's dangerous as hell. Then I got this thing here, which is forcing me to move faster.
I'm reading quotes from that. When for the nativity play, they had to place the baby with a dog. I'm not convinced Christianity would have established a firm grip over the hearts and minds of mankind if all Jesus ever had said was woof.
This game is really fucking hard.
Is Darkest Dungeon still going?
I mean, games don't usually just stop existing, so.
Well, but people do stop playing. I mean,
there's one. I watched Angry Joe's top 10 worst games of 2022. There was a game that what are they called? Fucking Square Enix made, and it did so bad they yanked it off the store.
I mean, hell, some do go kind of out of existence. They stop supporting the software. Like,
Yeah, they feel it's better to just recoup their losses by just terminating the game.
Yeah, but
than
the
trying
game
to-
the game usually still exists though, right?
yeah. But City of Heroes, they stopped supporting that.
That's different because it was an MMO that you needed a server to log into, and they took the servers down. I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to beat this map. This is brutal. I'm not good at this game, apparently. Yeah. Oh look, the whole map's on fire. Yeah, great.
Oh, it's a war of attrition now.
Map's
Oh,
on
fuck
fire.
it.
That's wrong. Clearly. What was it? I was watching fucking Soviet Womble, and they're doing something in their on Arma game, and they shoot somebody. It's like, see, something wrong with this game. What? He shoots away. See there? What? Like you shot him and he died. Well, you're supposed to have a chance to revive. They can give you that. Oh, yeah. It's like, hey, you shoot somebody and he dies. That's wrong. Clearly.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Oh.
You just poke him in the eye.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
And everything he stands for.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's dying.
Yeah.
No,
Anything that
that's
starts its turn on one of those spark fields takes
yeah.
3 damage,
Oh dear.
and his
Yep.
troops explode when they die, so there's a chain reaction. All right, if I can do 5 damage to this guy right now,
You
I
win.
can do this. Ah, got him.
God.
Fuck
Nice.
you, Yoda.
Baby Yoda, no!
Baby Yoda, yes!
There, ta-ta! And there was much rejoicing. Yeah.
No, now you gotta fight the Mandalorian.
Oh shit. Collect rewards, talents.
Who's worse to
Ooh.
fight, Danny Trejo or the Mandalorian?
Oh, Daily Supper is good. That's also good.
That's as long as Gina Carano's not there, because how dare she call a Nazi a Nazi? Disney are a bunch of pussies. I'm just gonna say it.
They're a bunch of
Hell
guys
there.
that
They're also greedy bastards.
Yeah, they used to be greedy asses, but they used to be a juggernaut. It's like anybody who raised crap like that, so it's like, oh, are you giving us money? No, fuck off. We're not. Yeah, now they'll do anything the mob says, no matter how much money it loses them.
Well, I mean, the thing is that Disney's kind of at like the top, like they're at the top right now. Like nobody can even like look at them on a level playing field because they own, what is it, like 45% of the entertainment media. So they've got no competition right now.
But at the rate they're hemorrhaging money, they probably.
Oh no,
Any day they
nobody's
go-
hemorrhaging money. Nobody's hemorrhaging money more than fucking Facebook right now with its
Back in a minute, guys.
Metaverse.
I just say at the rate they are, pretty soon you may start seeing them sell off stuff.
I mean, yeah, because like all the Marvel stuff they've been doing, it's just been kind of like more of the same. And hell, I haven't even watched a Marvel movie since I think Endgame was the last
Same.
one I watched.
Same.
Because after
Nothing
Endgame,
really-
I'm like, that should be it for the Avengers MCU. If they want to do like more Spider-Man or do
Oh,
like more
yeah.
Ant-Man or whatever, or like one
Right.
they go off and do their own thing, or you have like other heroes from other movies like hop
Right.
in there and they have a joint adventure, or whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Go
Yeah.
for it. Because it'd be interesting to see like some of these heroes interact with each other. We don't normally
Yeah.
see interact. But for this like whole Phase thing, which by the way, Phase 4 has kind of gotten. Or are we on Phase 4 or are we on Phase 5?
Yeah. I think they pretty much. I think they pretty much completely shut the bed with She-Hulk.
Yep.
No. The problems were going to be there regardless, because Endgame, that was the end of that overarching story. Because
Yeah,
everything
but-
that came after Endgame was going to be
Yeah.
its own new thing.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying, like, all those guys who like this stuff, the ones that made us popular and made us profitable, we're gonna make a show that's gonna shit on all of you.
Well, the problem is because what did it do? It brought in all the SJW characters that no one likes,
Right?
Well, I mean,
including Carol Danvers. Why can't we have Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
Why couldn't we have him? Nope.
Yeah. I
well,
don't know
the
what.
thing is that like this SJW stuff that you guys talk about, that I give no attention to. I don't even hate watch stuff like that Velma series. I know a lot of
Yeah.
people hate watched it, and
Name's
HBO was
hard.
like, "Yeah, it's our best animated show ever." It's like, yeah, it's your only animated show,
Exactly.
Yeah.
and
The fact
gonna-
that people were paid money to make that vanity project of a self-centered piece of shit.
Yeah.
But here's
Kaylin,
the
yeah.
thing, though, is that all these SJW things, they come out, they're there for a little bit, and
Yeah.
then, like, once they're ended and they don't renew a new season or make a sequel or whatever,
Yeah.
people don't talk about it anymore. Like, it's forgotten.
Right.
Which is exactly also what, I mean, for different reasons, of course, is
Yeah.
what happened with Game of Thrones Season 8. When Game of Thrones Season 8 ended, nobody was making memes about Game of Thrones, aside from making fun of it. Nobody was making anything witty about Game of Thrones. Nobody was really talking about it. It was just
Right.
dead. Like, it died overnight.
Yeah.
Which is what happens to all these, quote unquote woke shows and
Yeah.
movies and whatnot. They're there and then they're not there anymore. People forget
Yeah.
about them because they had no
Mhm.
meaningful impact to them.
Yeah.
Like, and here, think about this one, the Lord of the Rings trilogy. That came out, like the last one came out, what, 2003? People to this day still talk about how great those
Yeah.
movies are.
Yeah.
That is a legacy movie. That movie will live on throughout the ages.
Oh yeah. And
those
the problem-
movies-
I'll disagree about how good the movies were,
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah, all three of them are fucking fantastic. I mean, I still think
No,
in
I'm
my
not
opinion, I
a
think
fan.
the second one was the best, but that's just my opinion.
honestly, I think they're all three are overrated. I prefer the Ralph Bakshi one to those.
Is that fucking 80s cartoon version?
Well, okay,
no,
there was
no,
the,
78.
yeah,
Oh.
that okay. I prefer the Rankin Bass ones. They're the ones that did The Hobbit and Return of the King.
Yeah,
Where Ralph Bakshi was the one who did
the first
the one
book and half of the second.
right, and he basically he did this like, people say it was kind of part rotoscoping. It was mainly just taking the live footage and just painting on top of it. I wouldn't even call it animating over it. It's just
Yeah. But honestly, it had a better cast. I'm sorry. I don't know why Viggo Mortensen gets acting roles because the guy can't act worth shit.
I won't lie. I think out of the Fellowship, I think Aragorn was kind of the most boring of the bunch.
yeah. I will
Yeah.
say this, and this is
Like.
Here's the
I
thing.
mean,
Ralph
go ahead.
Bakshi one, you had John fucking Hurt.
Hurts. Yeah, as
as-
Aragorn.
That's who you want.
I mean,
yeah.
like I think my overall favorite, and I think a lot of people's favorite, is Samwise Gamgee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Behind him, I would say Merry and Pippin,
Yeah.
and then Gimli and Legolas, then
Yeah.
Gandalf, then Boromir, and then Aragorn.
I will say
Yeah,
though, my
I'll say-
favorite,
Oh, sorry.
John Rhys Davies is Gimli. Was my favorite of the
Oh, that
Peter
dude is
Jackson
so
movies.
fucking funny.
Oh
He's
yeah.
so goddamn funny.
Yeah.
Honestly, I do prefer the guy who did Gimli in the Ralph Bakshi one better than him. But I will agree
Yeah.
that Sean Astin as Sam Gamgee was a far better choice than Billy Barty from the Ralph Bakshi one.
I will say this, and this is my opinion on it. And I was telling somebody the other day who had never seen the Rankin Bass version of The Hobbit, and I have this discussion with the people when we talk about how you pronounce it, and somebody will say it's Smaug. I said no. When Benedict Cumberbatch plays it, you can call it Smaug. When Richard Boone voices him, it's fucking Smog. Find you can find just a part on Smog and listen to his voice. Holy shit! It's the best part of that.
Yeah. I love the fact that it used lines from the books.
Well, where are your riddles now?
Now,
It's like, fuck yeah.
you are one of the
Well, I
like
think
his boast and everything. It's like,
well, what I think Peter Jackson did is that yes, while it would have been more like faithful to the original source material to have them talk like how they talk in the Tolkien books,
Yeah.
he tailored it to more modern audiences, so that way, both the the fans that were into the books could get into the movies, and casual like people unfamiliar with lyrics could get into it.
But then again,
the thing is, nothing about that was the book.
yeah.
They missed the point of everything entirely with those 3 Hobbit movies.
Oh, I'm not talking about the Hobbit movies. I'm talking about the Lord of the Rings trilogy. The Hobbit movies.
I'm talking
were,
about the Hobbit movies. Those were all bad.
Yeah, the Hobbit movies were. The first one was really fucking slow for the first half. Second half, pretty good. The second one, I liked it for the most part. Third one, I didn't even bother. I didn't even bother watching it.
It's here's the problem. I don't care for their version of Smog. I don't like how they portrayed the dwarves, first off, because like they're trying to make these guys noble. No, these guys were like the bitching, whining brats, and Bilbo, who's a basic nobody, is the one that's basically carrying these supposedly honored type of characters and being a better person than they are. That's one of the best things about it.
Of course, then at the end, everybody but Bilbo was shown to be a bunch of greedy, self-serving bastards in the end, because they're all fighting over over Smog's horde when they could easily have split it up amongst themselves.
Yeah. And they kept like taking like things that were like a 1-sentence mention and blowing them into something. It's like, I'm sorry, but that white goblin, he was dead. He wasn't. It's like, what happened to like Arkansas was only briefly mentioned. It was never something that was like driving force of anything. Why is like Smog suddenly seeing Bilbo wearing the ring? He couldn't do that.
Yeah.
It's like they keep like changing things that were.
I will say one thing, and this is for his small. I only ever saw the first Hobbit movie. I didn't see the other 2. I'm glad to have seen, of course, fucking Andy Serkis back as Gollum. He was the best part of that first movie.
I will say Andy Serkis is a good Gollum.
Although I want to say his best line was I forgot what he says before, but like when he meets Bilbo, he's like, "It's a troll."
Yeah.
I fucking love that they brought him back. Like, because Gollum is such a great character.
Oh yeah.
Here's the problem. They basically gloss over the Spiders of Mirkwood chapter, which annoys me to no end.
Yeah.
Because I loved Bilbo being creative and taunting the fat-bellied spiders. Like, you didn't even have the fat-bellied spiders. You had these anorexic spiders. Like, stop focusing on things that weren't in The Hobbit. They kept focusing on things that were in Untold Tales.
Yeah.
Instead of focusing on The Hobbit. And then throwing in people like Legolas. Like, stop focusing on crap that wasn't in the book.
Yeah.
Why make the dwarves all look like damn dwarves?
Oh, did either of you watch? I know Krendar didn't watch this, but either of you watch the Amazon Lord of the Rings thingy?
No, God.
No. That is not Lord of the Rings, and I will bitch slap them for that.
Yeah. I will say, and that made me think of something, because somebody had a picture of, I say, alcohol, not Galadriel. Even though it's supposed to be Galadriel, I say not Galadriel.
Not dwarves.
Yuck face Galadriel. It's just she's got this permanent yuck face. It's supposed to look aggressive. It's bad as It's as bad as the face that fucking Brie Larson made as Captain Marvel.
Well, I mean, they made her into like this warrior queen. I'm like, that's not what Galadriel was.
No.
And then
That's not what she was at all.
they totally ignore what was her husband's name? Countdoor.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
they do that in everything. It's like,
Celeborn. That was it. Celeborn.
yeah. I tell you
And
what,
they make Elrond into like a meek, measly nothing. It's like, what?
got to have the strong female lead, don't you know?
I have a black dwarf woman leading. It's like,
Mm,
you understand.
I love the irony there. Your jackass kicked a cat, and now suddenly it's a heretic.
yeah.
Yep. Well, that's 'cause
that
the
makes
cat's
fucking sense.
it's because the cat's a bishop.
The bishop. Okay,
Well,
devious
I, well,
don't.
well, I guess you could say the donkey had to smack a bishop.
Well,
Oh.
he must be the Bishop of Canterbury.
Oh. That was good.
Beware of his Canterbury tales.
The bishops will remember this.
Bishop, please.
Bishop, go touch grass.
Mm.
I'm awake. I'm alive.
I'm awake, but this cat isn't. Down with the bishop.
So, replaying Dead Space on my streams, it's allowed me to make so many fucking Planned Parenthood jokes because of
God.
the fucking lurkers.
Is that what they call the baby ones?
Yeah, they're called lurkers.
The baby.
Oh, the
Like,
babies
every-
in Dead
every
Space
ti-
2, though, were so much worse.
Oh yeah,
So
they were-
creepy.
they were- Oh, I mean, like, I forgot. There were like 3 people in my stream when I was doing it, when I first said it, and like 3 of the lurkers like popped up, and I said, "All right, time to go commit some Planned Parenthood." I'm like, oh my god.
That's brutal.
Oh
So-
yeah, I've been having fun streaming that fucking game.
You gotta do all of them.
I'm just gonna do the first 2. I don't care for the third one. It's so boring.
The third one was
Yeah.
mediocre.
What
So you gotta try and play the reboot.
Dead Space.
I tried playing the reboot, but I couldn't get past the main loading screen because the game kept just like sitting on the main loading screen.
Oh dear.
So I'm like, okay, I think my hardware might not be up to snuff, so I'll chalk it up to that. I saw if there was a PS4 version of it. It's only PS5, Xbox Series X or X, or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck, and PC. They didn't release a Xbox One or PS4 version,
I saw
which makes sense. It makes sense.
I saw something. Getting to the topic of Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I said I'm not going to play it simply because I never gave a damn about the Harry Potter universe. So they think, well, it has only a bear. I don't care.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch gameplay of it before I even consider buying it.
Let's see. I saw.
I'm probably just not going to buy it, period. But if I can find it free somewhere, I might.
I saw
try
Mickey
playing it.
playing it, and I saw. The first person I saw watch playing it was Harley. Harley Morenstein. The guy that hosted Epic Mealtime.
Oh wow, he's still around.
Yeah, well, he does a game stream channel. Harley Plays.
Okay, that's cool. I'm glad
And
I'm glad he moved on to something that he can still entertain people and whatnot with.
Oh, I'm
Early
sure.
started doing the Hogwarts.
I'm sure.
game.
Well, he's worth. He's a millionaire right now. So they made tons of money. This was the day. Hell, before YouTube was, you had YouTube monetization. No, they were just making money from all the sponsorships and stuff like that. From other people. They were making money because of their YouTube channel, but they weren't making money from YouTube.
Well, making money on YouTube these days is
Right.
borderline
Well,
impossible.
anyways, so but yeah, he was the first one I saw playing it, and I'm like, okay. And then I saw somebody. I watched her long enough. I think she's one of the ones that Kai knows, but Mickey something other. I forget her full titles. But she was playing. Of course, she got to the part where the one character, like we got to the lesbian character in there. Yeah, they have. They're saying there's LGBTQIA plus up down press start all through this game. No one's.
Which game again?
Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Okay, I only knew about one of them.
There are characters. I mean, hell, the bartender and one thing's supposed to be trans. Though I'm thinking it's the 1800s. How can a person be? Never mind.
Well, I mean, they got magic. They got magic.
No. Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, two things, I guess. A, people can have gender dysphoria before it's been figured out as a diagnosis by the medical community.
Yeah.
It's still a thing that'll happen to people's brains.
Mm-hmm.
And B, what Luca has said, they have magic to actually created, actually do the transition for people.
Yeah, because I mean, even in Rome, you had cross-dressers that were present in the culture and whatnot.
Yeah.
I believe in France at one point there was, I think in Revolutionary era France, there was some famous swordsman who wore a dress to his sword duels.
Yeah. But anyways, like I said,
dysphoria has been around since like the dawn of mankind.
Right. Exactly. Get over there.
It's just now with modern science and medicine and whatnot, or not medicine, just modern science. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
We can
Medical science in general, yeah.
medical science in general. You can give people more comfort in their own physical forms and feel like the person that they believe that they are, which is great. It's great. I have no problem with people changing their bodies, because that's a personal choice. They have every right to make that personal choice.
But as soon as you try and tell other people they have to believe in what you want,
Yeah, don't push other people into making changes to themselves that they don't feel like they need.
Right? Yeah. Like just
Get out of here.
Just treat people with respect, and respect will be returned to you in kind. Like it doesn't have to be a big fucking deal.
Right.
Oh,
revenge.
Honestly, the Ralph Bakshi version, the Rankin and Bass version of Return of the King was also better. Because at least the Battle of the Pelennor Fields felt like the Battle of the Pelennor Fields.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. I hated Peter Jackson's Battle of the Pelennor Fields. It's not the Battle of the Pelennor Fields. All sides stopped when Eowyn challenged the Nazgul, the Lord of the Nazgul. It's like it was an important moment. Both sides stopped in shock.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
And nope. They just had everything in Peter Jackson's, like everything was just going on around. It's like, what? This is a pivotal thing. He was the right hand under Sauron. And they actually had the Watchers at the Gate, where they skipped over in Peter Jackson's version for more nonsense.
The only part that I felt was underwhelming with the Return of the King film was the Battle of the Black Gate. Even though I know the entire point was they drew out Mordor's armies so Frodo and Sam could go to Mount Doom, put the ring in the fucking volcano or whatever.
The dialogue was so much better in the book from the mouth of Sauron.
Well, did you also know that originally it wasn't supposed to be a cave troll that fights Aragorn? It was supposed to be like an avatar of Sauron himself. But they decided against it because they felt like that would kind of defeat the ominous presence that is Sauron. Because Sauron's not really a character in the story. He's a presence.
He's a force.
He just sits inside his tower with an all-seeing eye as the only physical representation that gets seen of him.
I mean, I think he basically just is the eye, isn't he? Like, isn't he like
No,
really
the eye isn't him. The eye is just something he's using to spy over Middle Earth.
Oh yeah,
but he's actually inside the Tower of Cirith.
Okay. But
Yeah.
I figured there was maybe he lacks a body or something because he doesn't do stuff.
Yeah, his
himself.
physical form was destroyed, but his soul survived, and it took all those thousands or hundreds or whatever years
Yeah,
for him to regain enough
yeah.
power to be able to control his armies again.
Yeah.
No,
So
he
long
had
Okay,
as
so
a
this is
physical
funny,
form.
guys. This snail is fucked right now. He can't move, and he's just gonna burn next turn. So I'm just gonna have a nap.
Yeah.
All right,
but
everybody, take a nap. Enemy's defeated.
so long as the ring existed, Sauron
Actually, he might be able to move. Nope.
lived
Haha.
his spirit.
No,
And
his-
finally, when the ring was
Yeah, because he
destroyed,
bound his
Sauron
soul
was
to the
destroyed.
ring. As long as the ring
He-
existed, then Sauron has a chance to come back.
He
Right.
was shapeless when he was slain, but the thing is he was a Malar. It took time for him to reform himself into a
He was
new
a duck.
body. No, but he actually had a body. He actually
Mallard.
had a body, but it was
Nay.
The Duck
no,
Lord.
Malar. No, Malar, which are
I
like,
was making a joke. A duck.
but the thing is his physical form. He was actually inside the tower, Sir Tungle.
Yeah.
The all-seeing eye was like his representation to view all of Middle Earth
Yeah.
as ceasing unending eye. It's all you got to see of him. But yeah, he did have a physical form at the time. It took all that time to regain a new physical form, but he
Yeah.
did have one.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Ah,
happened to
damn
the
it.
actress that
I'm
played-
1 gold short. Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Thinking
I know
of
that feeling.
Peter Jackson. Whatever.
Yeah.
The actress who played Eowyn. I haven't seen her in anything. I've seen like everybody else in one thing or another. She's the one person I can't recall seeing
She's been
anything.
in stuff, but it hasn't been anything major. And I thought she was a much better. I thought in terms of like the actresses they had on there, I thought she was the best one they had because I honestly did not like Arwen in the first movie. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
she's an elf princess. She's a badass. And then she's reduced to just the love interest.
Yeah. I will say this, and this is a crazy thing.
Whereas Eowyn defies the normality of her current world and whatnot, and she goes out, she fights, and she kills the goddamn Witch King, which is, a
Yeah.
badass feat in and of itself.
Not just her. Also, it was also.
Mary.
Mary.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
thing is like it brought about the end to his prophecy. No man shall harm nor hinder him. What was it? A hobbit
Yeah.
and a woman.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
funny though because they kind of goes against the way he usually uses the word man because usually he just uses it meaning mankind,
Yeah.
like humans. This is like the one and only time he meant it specifically to mean male. It's
Yeah.
just a bit of a weird thing there.
I'll tell you something funny. Talking about what the cast has done since Lord of the Rings. Of course, the one that's had the craziest career to me
Don't care.
would probably be Elijah Wood for all the wild shit that he's done in acting. Everything from playing a serial killer in Sin City
Oh,
to-
I remember that.
to playing a serial killer in the 2012 remake of the slasher movie Maniac.
Well, that's
See,
actually
honestly-
another thing with bringing back Terry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe. He's been in a lot of horror suspense type shit too.
Yeah.
Horn.
And of course now when he plays Weird Al Yankovic in a biopic.
Should have summoned
Actually,
him
hell,
over
now that I
here,
think
but oh
about it,
well.
Orlando Bloom hasn't been in anything in a while.
Yeah, you're right. I hadn't thought about it. He had a few things here and there. Kingdom of Heaven, which is one of my favorite movies. But
Oh, Kingdom of Heaven's, I think, a severely underrated film because
I love it.
critics hated it, audiences were like lukewarm to it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I thought this movie was fucking great.
I love it, especially the final Battle of Jerusalem
Yeah,
when
that
they
shit
had
was
Yeah.
fucking epic.
whitewashed the stones out there and realized those are range markers. And Saladin was watching this happen and the big grin on his face, like, this guy's good.
Not to mention you gotta love as the angel.
Yeah. But yeah, ever since since the third Pirates of the Caribbean, he ain't been in nothing.
No, not really.
You know,
Says
honestly,
here.
when it comes to Elijah Wood, his career was more interesting before the movies.
Oh wait, no, Carnival Row. That was the
Yeah,
Amazon series.
yeah. It's in like I think its third season on Amazon.
So yeah, he's in that apparently.
Yeah, as a half fairy, half human.
I have not seen that one. I was only Amazon series I watched, and I'm waiting for season 2. Was Good Omens.
So
Was
I'm
season
noticing
1 that good
Krendar-
then?
No,
It
it's good.
was. It was. That's why I'm waiting for season 2.
It's one of those few good Amazon shows or movies.
Yeah, that one.
I enjoyed the book.
Jack Ryan has been a good series. Reacher.
Reacher
The,
Rounder.
So,
to be fair,
Krendar,
so
I
so
get-
has the Critical Role of Legend of Vox Machina thing has been pretty decent as well.
Yeah.
So, Krendar, I can't help but notice you have a bunch of animals fighting each other. I wonder what Peter's gonna have to say about that.
Not real animals yet.
Oh, answers my question.
Yeah, that's
They got
exactly
big
what PETA
gloves?
would do.
Kill an animal.
Kill their own animals.
Yeah.
Not only that, but they killed their own.
Arr. Pork.
Bork, bork.
Aha! Roman survives.
But yeah, like I will say, I don't know. I've seen a lot of good series come out of Amazon. Rings of Power is just the exception to the rule, I say, because stuff like Jack Ryan and that Jack Reacher series, The Boys, The Terminal List, The Expanse.
Well, what I also find, refreshing is that House of Dragon, the prequel series to Game of Thrones.
Right.
I actually enjoyed that first season. I really enjoyed it. I thought the season finale was a little weird. Like, it didn't feel like a season finale per se,
Right.
but I thought overall the show was really well done, really well made. The actors and actors did well. The writing was good. It felt like old Game of Thrones, like seasons 1 through 4, where they were using Peter Jackson, George R. R. Martin's, writing kind of schemes. That we don't have Bitchoff and White Hat or whatever fuck nickname I want to give him involved in the show anymore. Yeah, because they fucked up so bad that even Disney's like, yeah, no, you guys scurry off.
Well, the reason they fucked it so bad was because they were too busy preparing to do Disney.
Well, no, they were actually burned out with Game of Thrones. They were legit burned out.
No, they were definitely burned out. But I'm saying it's like they were also more interested in their Disney.
Yeah, because the Disney deal was going to give them more money, so they were like, okay, let's just wrap up this Game of Thrones thing, so we can go get our mega bucks. They snubbed the entire season 8 thing, and Disney's like, yeah, nah, we don't want you anymore. So, like, congratulations, all you succeeded at doing is fucking up the most successful TV show in like the history of TV shows.
Whoa!
Or, well, not fucking the show up, but
I
fucking
heard
up the
that.
ending. So many jackasses in here.
Right?
Man, Shrek would have a freaking aneurysm.
For being the team Bard, they've actually got a pretty strong melee attack on them, though.
They're all making waffles.
Oh, that reminds me, the Donkey Men there. There's a version of, there's a movie version of Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. It was a British production from the 60s, I must find, because among the cast, and we're going to remember, this is the 1960s, has...
You like that one?
has Judi Dench, Helen Mirren, and Diana Rigg. We're talking 1960s.
Yeah.
Or all that. So when they were young and hot.
Oh yeah, Diana Rigg was a freaking looker in her.
You know
days.
another one who was a looker in her days?
Yeah.
Angela Lansbury.
Yeah. Fucking what is it? Maggie Smith back in the day was hot as fuck. Have you ever seen that? There was a Graham Norton interview with fucking Ian McKellen. This is after they'd wrapped up shooting Lord of the Rings movies, and everybody got some kind of little stone pendant necklaces. Essentially about some. It was supposed to bring them luck or something. It was a good luck charm. Everybody got one. Well, later on, Ian was telling how he met Maggie Smith at some function. She saw the. So I thought, oh, that's that. And doing his Maggie Smith impression was hilarious.
Actually, the main thing one of the main things I hated about the Lord of the Rings
Yeah.
Peter Jackson trilogy is how they ended Saruman. Because in the theatrical version, you don't even see him die. And
No.
then in the director's cut or the extended edition,
Yeah.
like when he dies, like Gandalf has like no reaction to his death.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, Gandalf, that was like your best friend for like a long
Yeah.
time, and you just did not give a shit.
And another thing I hate is we didn't get Saruman of many colors. It was always Saruman the White. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Not to mention we never got the scoring of the Shire.
Yeah. Well, that was a lot of stuff
we
they cut
got
out.
a preview of that in the Fellowship of the Ring.
You
There's
know
a-
how you could have solved that problem? Let's cut out all the goddamn bullshit they kept adding to it. Like, I was getting so tired of Aragorn Arwen. Oh, let's focus on this. Like, dude, it was briefly talked about in the first book and briefly talked about in the last book. It was not a driving force.
Some things I'm glad they cut out. I mean, if they had actually cut everything, they got that little side story about Tom Bombadil, and that would have.
No, I can understand cutting out the chapters with Tom Bombadil and the Barrow White Mounds. I can understand those. But, like, cutting out, like, the Watchers at the gate, downplaying the Shelob crap with whatever that crap was, because, like, no. Shelob is supposed to be dark, menacing, bulbous, and the mother of the Mirkwood spiders. What I got was like, oh look, it's just it's like watching
Just a big spider.
Yeah, Whoopi. There's no menace to her, And not to mention, it's like they messed up the Battle of the Pelennor Fields with all of it. They downplayed Gron. Remember Gron?
Yeah, the big wolf battering ram that they brought in.
Yes. But they had to have this stupid march on that small town that forded the river. Why?
Yeah.
That was not in the book, and that just dragged everything down. It's like, stop with these unnecessary add-ons.
So the one thing, the only real criticism I have towards this second film of the Two Towers is like the end scenes, because you were having like the Battle of Helm's Deep going on, and they would cut away to that shit, and it's just like, y'all are killing my high right now with this shit. Like, it's so boring. Even though it was like good character moments for Merry and Pippin, it's just like you could have cut away once, focused on that for a little while, maybe built up like some doubt in the ends and whatnot, cut back to the Battle of Helm's Deep, and then slightly cut back to Merry and Pippin, being taken by Treebeard back, to the north or wherever he was taking them, and then that's where Pippin has this idea of like, why don't we go south? They won't. No one expects us coming south. And then you just finish off with the Battle of Helm's Deep, and then maybe cut here and there to Frodo and Sam and what was going on at Australia.
Not to mention, they didn't even mention the fact that Merry and Pippin grew taller from from drinking the Ent water and such.
Yeah.
Or goddamn what they did to Theoden. With Wormtongue, it's like, why is it they're showing Theoden possessed? It's like, no, he wasn't possessed. It was the way Wormtongue wormed his words was just stressing and
wormed his
aging
tongue.
him. Yeah, it's like they downplay. It's like there's so much that was just messed up. But it's like, this is why I don't like Peter Jackson's versions, because Peter Jackson has this way of just going like, let's make this over the top, but adding a bunch over the top with a bunch of crap that wasn't necessary.
I will say though, fucking Brad Dourif is good in anything. So
yeah. No, he was a perfect Grima Wormtongue.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I loved him as I just hated the way they portrayed it. It's like, no, Sauron's
possessing the king, Theoden. It's like, no, he's not supposed to be looking like a mad king. He's supposed to be looking so haggard and old,
Yeah.
like that. It's not what they were portraying it as.
Yeah.
And that's what annoyed me. It's like also the undead ghost of those. They only were there to help them get the Black Fleet. They never came with them to the Pelennor fields. Once they took the Black Fleet, their debt was repaid, so they could pass over to the afterlife.
Yeah.
And that's what annoyed me. So it's like they kept changing things. I would have been more interested if Denethor was played a lot better than what they were doing with him.
Because Denethor was driven insane by constantly seeing like images of like
And
death,
the
destruction, the end of
Palantir.
time. Yeah,
But I would
Palantir
have liked,
corrupted him.
I would have loved to have them talk about the Black Fleet, the Devil's Armada. I love those lines from the book. It was because that was the doom that was coming up the channel towards the Pelennor fields.
Yeah, because I want to say before he like started dabbling with the Palantir, Denethor was actually a pretty decent dude.
Yeah, he was just driven nuts by it.
But they made Denethor out to be some weird like psychopath douchebag that
Made him
didn't
into a douchebag just honing in on Boromir and fucking over his farmers. It's like he wasn't like that in the book. Yes, Boromir was his favorite son, but it's like he wasn't the douchebag they were making him into in that, and it pissed me off. It's like, why is everybody like a melodramatic nut job?
Oh damn!
Yeah, Donkey's pretty good.
And it pissed me off the way they changed how the ring fell into the fires of Mount Doom. I hated that. It was just like, oh, you're dragging this on for no reason. It's like,
Called drama?
no, it's like I wanted this. The thing is, it's supposed to be, of all things, Gollum ends up being the one to doom the ring through his sheer joy of gaining it back. But no, they got rid of that to just make him fighting with Frodo, and then Frodo needed to be handed up by Sam. It's like, stop it. Yeah, killed the vibe of what the book had made that was perfect for it. In the end, it was killed by pure accident. Something the Will of the Ring did not expect. And I think that was the beauty of it.
Yeah, because it was something that was outside of the ring's control.
Exactly, and that was what was so great about it. They completely forget about it.
Instead in the movie, it's like because of the ring's influence on both Gollum and Frodo, they fight over the ring, and okay, I get where you're coming from.
Exactly.
The way you just described it, that would have been better if it was just destroyed by pure accident then.
Which was the book's version, and it was such a beautiful bit. That's my thing.
Yeah,
it's like, sorry.
You could also say that it's like chaos killed chaos, because I would say Sauron represents a form of chaos. And it
Actually,
is,
no,
fact,
he was.
in the end,
He was
Go ahead.
order.
Oh, he was his own version of order, but really, like, all he would bring about is just the end of everything.
True.
Like, there wouldn't be anything left if he won.
I think that a lot of that was just Morgoth's influence over him that changed him. But he was always about order, and he wanted to bring about order through his own way. And because of Morgoth's corruption, he corrupted things around him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because wasn't like Sauron one of his like top lieutenants or whatever before Morgoth got
he was
killed off or whatever?
his second in command.
Yeah, so he was basically Morgoth's Witch King.
Yeah, they were both Malar.
Yeah, they used to be like forces of good, like they used to be angels and whatnot, but shit happened.
And the whole way is described that Morgoth basically was like the Lord of the Rings version of the devil.
because he corrupted the song of creation of the world.
Man, I gotta stop summoning these obstacles. It's hurting me more than them.
Because he's saying out of tune with the song of creation.
I was gonna say the Dark Souls main player there is giving you more trouble than Yoda was. At least it seems like it.
I'd say it's equal.
And his name's Godfrey. Typical name.
Oh, wait a minute.
Another Godfrey.
Ah, heck. If you hadn't just done that, I think... Oh, wait, no. I think I've got him. I've got him.
I think it was
I win right now.
another.
Get in the fire, bitch!
Godfrey, what a
Donkey kick, bitch!
barbecue.
Get regularly wrecked, son.
Donkey kick for the win.
Donkey.
And,
Now
the
I'm gonna
mouth,
make waffles.
and honestly, in the book, again, another thing that was so much better was the mouth of Sauron. In the book, it was so much better at the Black Gates because the mouth of Sauron truly taunted them well. And Peter Jackson version was a crap taunt. It's like,
Oh yeah.
does
I
anybody
was like,
have any
Who the
reason
fuck
to
is this guy?
Yeah, it's like does anybody have the right to speak? Not you, Aragorn, son of Arathorn. It takes more to make a king than a bloodline. So, it was great lines like that. It's like they just left them out, and it just pissed me off because these were
Wait.
great
The
lines.
mouth of Sauron arguing that a meritocracy merits a ruler and not bloodlines? Shit.
It's just that he was sitting there taunting them. And that was the beauty of it.
I mean, yeah, in the movie, the best that he did was like he presented the fucking mithril shirt that Frodo had, and it's just like, oh yes, he suffered miserably at our hands, blah blah blah. I'm like, man, you sound like a fucking Saturday morning cartoon villain right now.
Yeah, and that's the thing that annoyed me. He had a cool design. Don't get me wrong, I liked the design because if I remember correctly, he was supposed.
I'm just remembering when he like does that fucking like smile or whatever when he like walks out and he's like starts talking, and then he just smiles and it's just like, why is that funny?
Because if I remember correctly, he was supposed to be the one of the Black Numenorians. The Black for those who don't know, Black Numenorians were the ones that followed Morgoth from Numenor.
Well, he didn't amount to much because Aragorn just like one shot him and just said, "I don't believe it."
Or Sauron, I mean, from Numenor.
You guys got fucking bulls or some shit over here. What the hell?
Those are goats or centaurs. No, not centaurs.
No, those are goats.
No.
Yeah, rams.
That's rams, maybe.
Oh man, he's done a deal with Dodge.
Panger! They got Panger there.
Baphomet.
You know what Panger means, right?
Nope.
Pansy.
It's the guy. It's the people who spun wool into thread and quilts and such.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, fucking
that's a Panger.
And I get that's fucking pansy.
Mhm.
Bork. Heckin' good boy.
Albert.
Yes.
Albert.
How do I heal Alewife? Sometimes there's a. I don't know if this is one of them. Sometimes there's clouds that heal.
Godfrey. It's Godfrey.
I think this works too.
Adalbert
Oh.
and Godfrey.
You just gotta give her a little rub, a little rub.
Yeah. Gotta rub her the
Gilbert,
right way.
Give her some
Waka
of
waka.
that. Gotta give her some of that sexual healing.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Did he just
He
like
just fart
thrust
fire.
his intestines out of
Wait,
his ass?
wait.
You just
That
shit
looked
fire
like
on me.
Was that fire? It looked like a tongue licked you.
I was gonna say, man. I guess you're fighting him after he had Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
Butt tongue, yeah. I don't know.
Wait,
All
so,
right, well,
are those supposed to be
probably
the
gonna
gates of
die,
hell?
but-
So that would make these goats demons.
Also, I like how that.
Maybe.
I like how that weird dragon thing with the.
This
weird
is definitely
human
a
head is.
demon.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, that was hot. Give me more.
Ooh,
Right?
yes. Oh my.
Like, look at that head bobbing.
Godfrey don't know what to make of it. Look at
Well,
his eyes like, holy
Adelbert's
shit.
fucked, so do some damage on your way out, buddy.
Hi-ha.
Oh, he damn near took out the goat. Or ram. Headbutt.
Headbutt.
Almost. Maybe this guy can finish him off.
Do a barrel roll.
Godfrey. Gilbert Godfrey.
So I guess that would make this goat here someone who shits
Huh.
fire, shits thunder and craps lightning.
That was a,
Get in
that
there,
was a
Rock.
strange decision. He just pushed me out of the fire. But I guess they're trying to push her off. But they can't get close enough this turn to do that. Oh, wait. Oh, no, you're out of range. Shit. I wanted to try to push him into the fire, but there's no range for it.
Oh man.
Who's watching the news in the background?
No, that's the announcements from the Imperials. I'm playing Star Wars Old Republic, so I'm on the fleet. So this week the pirate incursion on Dantooine is happening. So it's like,
Oh dear.
I hear this. All those travel to Dantooine has been halted due to pirate incursions. No, that's fun.
Pirates.
Damn it.
Because when you're a professional pirate,
Oh, but
you don't
you
have
are
to
a pirate. You are a pirate.
You are a pirate?
Fiddly-dee.
The fact that I can sing them from Lazy Town just says doesn't bode well for me.
Hey, I could sing so many songs from Fraggle Rock. Don't feel bad.
Shit! The one only. Of
Oh,
course, that,
hold on. Speaking of Fraggle Rock, by the way, I've found a guy who does a cover of the Fraggle Rock theme song as a heavy metal version.
of course.
Oh God!
It's
I'll tell
really
you-
good.
The other funny thing is that I took that one of those songs from
I'm
Lazy
gonna post
Town
it.
and did a mashup between that and a Lil Jon song.
Had
apparently you
a
just-
pretty cake.
Yes. Fucking
Break it down, bitch! See you.
Yeah, that's hilarious. And then, like, the second actress that played the character did a TikTok lip syncing to that.
Yes.
There we go. There's links for that. All right.
Lazy Town came out like the Icelandic children's show. It came out what, the early 2000s or
Yeah.
the late 90s.
Yeah.
It's a shame what happened to the guy who played the
Hmm.
villain of that show.
Oh, yeah, he passed away last year, I think.
No, it's several years ago. So I think it was like liver problems or something, or cancer.
on.
It was something like that. Liver or cancer or something like that.
Hang on, I'm looking. 2018, he died, huh?
Yeah.
God, when you see him as, like, outside of the makeup, he looks so badly different.
Yeah, because they have like a prosthetic chin and everything to make
Right.
give him that Jay Leno chin.
Yeah.
Oh, they might be immune to the fire. Shit.
What,
That
have you
makes
seen
sense considering that they're demons.
them the
Yeah, I
video
mean, it would make sense, but
where
unfortunate.
there's another great video using Lazy Town where you're at the ice cream stand and I was like, it's free, it's free! And then all of a sudden the Soviet national anthem starts playing and it turns the whole, it's like,
Hey, it could be worse. You could have a voice out, a narrator voice out of nowhere talking about the many Dr. Tran videos you made. Dr. Tran, oh, they're 3 years old. Dr. Tran goes to the moon. 3, 2, 1, Dr. Tran. I don't know why this is so funny. Please go away. I got chores.
Well, I don't know what this infection is going to do, but let's find out. Get your ass dead. Hey. I didn't have to destroy
Wasn't
the
that
door.
cheating? Hey, I was gonna say you didn't have to kill the door after all.
I think maybe I win if I destroy the door or if I destroy them. But I don't remember what it said. Bo Fox. Let's see.
Bullfox.
You do Hail of Arrows.
Swiper, no swiping.
Oh,
He's pretty good. That weird thing. All right, Bo Fox, you're on the team.
Oh man.
Let me see. Bo Rabbit. He's a little stronger than Bo Rabbit. Rabbit, you're out. Fox, you're in.
I recognize it.
The fucking fox had a little chuckle.
I recognize at least one of those puppets in that video. Because I recognize, because that was one of the ones. It's a Gundam used in some of his videos.
Yeah.
Oh god, I think he's some kind of thing he got off a Chinese website. So that's probably old cheap puppets. Well, it's a Gundam, basically for being the characters, everything from the e-girl simp to any SJW. He used this character Billy, and then he added this devil puppet into there because it was the Dark Master trying to. And just the way he portrayed the character in his videos, at one point, oh, I'm so evil and slightly gay.
Who is this? Who is this?
He's a YouTuber. Goes by the handle It's a Gundam.
Oh yeah,
okay.
I know who you're talking about. I'm subscribed to him.
Yes, I love his videos.
So you're fighting Cerberus, a floating roasted rat head, and a goat or a ram.
Looks like it. This is a strange game.
Understatement of the century.
What was that last one he was?
John O'Butt. What the fuck?
I don't know what the hell that was. All right, let's see. I won't be able to kill
Tommy
him.
Mander is name. Ow, my fucking leg.
Yeah.
Let's go here. Fuck this guy up.
Nice. Oof.
Yeah, and this is one of those spots that'll heal me. If he survives to the next turn, then he gets healed.
Yeah.
Whoa, shit, that hurt a lot.
Oh yeah, that
Cerberus
one.
Cerberus ain't fucking around.
He's not. Oh.
Oh.
But, oh man.
Let's destroy you. Lap. Holy shit.
Ooh, nice. Or
No,
kinda
not-
nice.
well, it hurt him too, so I guess it's not that bad. You know
Got
what?
him
Let's push you
out of
over.
his knee.
I will say one thing though, that's really fun.
What's up?
The Ralph Bashy, the Rankin Bass Return of the King. It gave us the best bitching song of them all.
Mhm.
Where there's a whip, whoosh, there's
Oh.
a way.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
The best Dom song for any Dom.
What the fuck kind of laugh was that?
Oh, does that? Oh, that removed the. That destroyed the healing spot.
Oh
Oh.
no.
You literally got killed by fucking goat gas.
Mhm.
Yes.
Again.
Floating bear head.
All right, you over there.
What?
And down.
Blech. Blech.
Okay.
Taco Bell
That was a-
barf.
Zelfenalt.
Yeah. These are definitely the enemies of Taco Tuesday.
I should have done this first. Oh well. It's blessed. Push you over there. Get more ink. a sword guy. Oh, there's nowhere safe I can make him, though. Alright, pass. This game is interesting, but yeah, it gets tough. Hey, anybody out there's got Game Pass? Install it. I'm dead. I got pushed by a bear head thing.
She says, that's hard. I rarely lose.
Oh, speaking
So I
of
guess that's just the whole
Boxy,
run done. Yeah, it's sort of roguelite then, I guess.
speaking of Boxy, I was just seeing him on Twitter posting a picture for the man's birthday of him and the late Frank Frazetta.
Yeah.
Which, if you've never seen Fire and Ice, I recommend
Oh
watch
God,
it.
yeah.
Okay, so I
one of the
keep my
characters
prestige,
is
but everything else starts over.
Yep.
Let's see.
the Dark Horseman. I love the fact
New
that
knee.
they made him into that.
You could be Baby Yoda.
Yeah. I remember, what was it?
I wonder why they have two quills, or is that like a knife? Why do they have a knife? I don't get it.
Me neither.
Oh well. I think we're gonna call it there. There's no
I
point in
think
starting a whole new journey now. Actually, no, wait. Let me see if I can do these intermediate lessons that I failed at before. I'll try this.
I still like.
I take it you have a finite amount of chances to like win throughout the entirety of the game.
Yeah, with the actual journey mode, you get basically 3 resurrections. Although at one point I think I earned an additional one, but yeah, like you have the classic old video game style lives. Let me see, what is your movement rate? 3? Okay, I think maybe here's the trick. Instead of moving away, we move closer. And we summon you. Yeah, he can't get behind me. So maybe that'll help. And I will swat you. But I don't want to do that. Well, I might as well do this because he's just going to eat him anyways. Get punched.
Worf. Worf.
And then I can finish him off with this guy. There we go.
Revenge.
Maybe the knife is how they erase mistakes or something? I don't know.
Yes.
Bravo.
I say John Dorothy.
Yeah, weird name, eh?
Dorothy.
We sure aren't in
Dorothy.
Kansas anymore, Toto.
Dorothy, what do you think you're doing, Dorothy?
Toto, we're in Africa now.
Heh.
Listen to me.
Dorothy, do we
I
need
get it.
to lock you in the shed again, Dorothy?
Toto, I think Shaka Zulu is charging us.
What?
Africa.
Winds.
No.
Yeah, the Zulu.
Yeah, but that's
Oh man,
the wrong.
that's a dead dog.
That's the
wrong-
wrong period of Africa.
That's like the other sec. I was in Africa playing cards with the natives. Zulus? No, usually won.
The Zulu Wars.
No. That's awful.
The Zulu
No,
Wars were in the early 19th century.
No, I'm talking about Shaka Zulu.
Yeah, the early 19th century.
Hang on.
I think
Yeah.
I think we're deconstructing this joke a little too much.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. The Anglo-Zulu War, yeah. Late 1879.
That was
Okay,
the
yeah,
Zulu Wars,
I've got
but
this map
Shaka-
now, I think.
But Shaka died in the early towards mid 1800s.
He died in 20 something or whatever.
Yeah.
He was like stabbed by his own brothers or some shit.
Something. Yeah.
His brothers and their soldiers. His brothers
Oh, you moron.
planned to kill. Mainly because at that
Uh,
point he basically gone
Yeah.
cuckoo.
1816 to 1820. Yeah, I watched that miniseries.
Yeah, I have that miniseries. I love that one.
Which is also why I give ERB like, or actually no, not ERB themselves, but the people that watch ERB and react and whatnot. Is one of the lines that Shaka Zulu mentions because Caesar brings up that Shakespeare wrote his biography. Like if I wanted a Shakespeare's, I'd waggle my biography, and then Zulu's response to that was, "Oh, how does that end? Oh, you getting stabbed by many of your friends." I'm like, okay, 2 points. One, you got killed by your own brothers, and two, the play didn't end with Caesar's death. It ended when Augustus, he became Augustus later on, but Augustus and Mark Antony kill,
Cassius and
they kill Cassius and Brutus.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that entire line is fucking dog shit, anyways. Speaking of dogs,
Toby.
oh, Toby, no more.
That's what you get for dragging your butt across the carpet.
Gary,
Oh
why'd you eat that dog?
Wait. Toby was killed by asparagus.
And now I'm fucked.
Killed by Stanley.
It'd been funny if that snail thing, or actually, I think that's more of a crustacean, not a crustacean, like a shrimp or some shit.
It's supposed to be a snail.
Oh,
That's
okay.
kind of...
Yeah.
It's just a
that's
huge
not-
snail. How the fuck do I do this?
Oh man. I would laugh if they had the Tarrasque in this.
No, I would laugh if one of the snails was named Gary. Like that'd be a good SpongeBob reference.
Well, I mean, you know what the Tarrasque look like in lore.
Nothing
Had the
like
head of-
this.
No, it had like the head of a lion, the shell of a turtle, like four. It went on 4 pairs of giant bear legs, and I think it had like a serpent for a tail, or serpent's tail.
What the fuck am I supposed to
And
do here?
And it breathed fire. It was a. There's actually pictures of it. It's one of
Can I
those
fill 2
weird-
spaces to the left and kick the snail past the barrel?
It's one of those weird.
Actually, yes, I
medieval
can.
Renaissance
Hang on.
creatures. There's a lot of weird Renaissance medieval creatures of legend.
And I go boop over that
Like the
way.
quest- like the
Then I
questing
boop myself this way. Then sacrificial doge.
Slouchy. Yeah, he was a slouch anyways. He won't be missed.
It would have been so funny if you said the sacrificial doge and its
Oh, I
name
shouldn't
was
have.
Doge.
Shit, I shouldn't have done that. I should have kept. I should have attacked first. Okay, I got my order wrong.
Oh
But
God,
okay,
it's
I
Joffrey.
kill.
You know Joffrey's gonna die. It's Joffrey.
No, just give him some wine.
It's too late for that.
Now what the fuck do I do though? Yeah, now I'm fucked. I have to kill them in 2 turns.
Oh man.
Mr. Nutmeg. That's the name.
Sounds like.
Oh, wait,
the
wait, wait, wait.
husband of Meg.
Eggs and nuts.
Yeah.
The way Family Guy plays around with that character.
Hey.
Oh, that was dumb.
This is my.
Oh my God! You
Oh.
set up your Patsy there.
This is my.
Hang on.
This is my assistant Patsy.
Seriously, choice of movements by them.
Patsy.
That's a good
Let's
boy,
see.
Patsy. It's a good boy. Tail wagging and everything.
Rawr.
No, I'm fucked.
Oh, that's bullshit.
This is tough.
Dominic.
But okay. No, I don't want to summon him because then I won't have enough. Okay, so I think my first turn is still being done correctly. Alright, let me see. Okay, I think I have to use him to kill this snail here. Then he's protected from the other snail for one more turn. He's gonna eat that one.
Escargot.
Hey.
It'd be funny if one of the snails is named Escargot.
But now he can kill me on his turn. He goes next and I can't stop him. Or can I?
I was gonna say. There you go.
But then he'll eat the dog. And I don't think I can stop him now. Well, let's see. Swat you. Move myself to the left. Summon a pupper. Actually, I'll summon the pupper over here.
I was gonna say, yeah, because he's got to eat the barrel before he can even get to you.
Yeah, yeah. In turn. And we got it.
There you go.
That was a little convoluted, but it worked.
Revenge!
Hey, I've proven my moral superiority through
This
violence.
cannot be!
Moral superiority by endless violence.
Mm-hmm.
You proved that you are the truest French chef.
Yes, I've defeated all of the snails.
Oh, the
All right.
escargot is now prepared to be dipped in
Oh.
butter.
I think I will leave that there then.
Alright.
It was a crust aside.
I am curious to see though, just to show you. So we can have different base army choices based on how much prestige we build up. So I'm 25 prestige away from having another choice here, and I don't know which choice this would be. Maybe the Fox army? There's a bunch of them. I wonder what the 3500 one is. Is that the demons? I don't know. I'm curious to find out. I might play some on my own later. But I think we'll do something different next Thursday. But as a reminder, since my work schedule has changed, I posted this into Discord already, but my streaming schedule is different now. So tomorrow and the day after, Friday and Saturday, is going to be the days that I play co-op Final Fantasy with Kai and Snowcat. Instead of Monday and Tuesday, which it used to be, because now I work those days.
Right.
So tomorrow at 6 and Saturday at 4, Final Fantasy time. And I'll still have to see if I can find somebody to join us on that one at some point. Who's got, you know, the time off at the proper time and all that, and access to the game. Which day is again, Kai? I will DM you, Kai, for your reminder. But first answer is tomorrow. Yes, I do want to exit the game. Thank you.